This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed on CLNS. Today is Wednesday, November 8th, 2017. This is Corey Prescott reporting for CLNS, leading online provider of audiovisual coverage for the Boston Celtics. Many will say that the rivalry between the Boston Celtics and Los Angeles Lakers ended once Bird and Magic retired. Some may even contend that one of sports' greatest benchmarks was reignited when the 2008 Celtics beat the Lakers in the finals. That flame certainly went out when Pierce and KG were traded, and finally once Kobe retired. Is there something brewing on the horizon? Although it's premature to start prematurely believing that the NBA's two most storied franchises are back at each other's throats, the national buzz when these two teams meet is still apparent. One of the game's most heralded and divisive rookies in a long time, Lonzo Ball, hits the national spotlight once again, this time in a battle against a Celtics team that's red hot, as well as one that boasts early Rookie of the Year favorite Jason Tatum. Lonzo's play thus far this season has been inconsistent at best. Under the microscope, every single time he laces up his sneakers, the just-turned 20-year-old Ball has averages of 8.8 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 6.9 assists in 10 games, all started this season. Although those numbers don't appear to be too awful on the surface, Ball is shooting just .299% from the field, or 30% to bump him up. He's shot 23% from distance, and even his free throws are being shot at a woeful 54%. And for someone who was brought in to play the point guard position well, Ball owns the 7th highest usage percentage on the Lakers this season. Although signs point to him having a better game tonight away from the Staples Center, as his road splits seem to suggest, he'll have his work cut out for him against the Celtics defense that is currently the best unit in the NBA. In addition to going up against Kyrie Irving at point guard, dealing with the NBA's most stifling defensive team, and coming into a rabid atmosphere at the Boston Garden, Lonzo had to answer questions pertaining to his brother, LiAngelo Ball, who was arrested in China for allegedly shoplifting Tuesday afternoon. LiAngelo was released on bail. Said Lonzo on the matter, quote, "No, I haven't talked to any of them yet. I know they are all over there in China taking care of it, so I'll talk to them when they get back," end quote. He further added that, quote, "I am just trying to focus on the game. I am letting my people over there handle it. I'm over here taking care of business. I haven't talked to any of them," end quote. As CLNS Media's Mike Walsh covered earlier today, the Celtics will have to go for their 10th straight victory without Al Horford tonight. As Walsh noted, Horford suffered the injury during Monday's win in Atlanta. He of course missed 3 weeks last season with a concussion, so this certainly bears monitoring. In a small, but certainly positive sign, Horford was spotted pregame in the Celtics locker room tonight. Marcus Morris, who missed Monday's action due to rest, will start for Horford. Aaron Baines will go at center. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope left the Lakers last game with a hip strain, but he's listed as probable for this game. Andrew Bogut is listed as questionable with back tightness, and Larry Nance Jr. is out with a hand injury. The Lakers are coming off back-to-back victories for the first time all season with wins against Brooklyn and Memphis. The Celtics, of course, haven't lost since their home opener on October 18th against Milwaukee. Stay tuned to after the game, where CLNS's Connor Peterson will have a post-game recap. Today's episode of the Celtics Newsfeed is sponsored by Greats, makers of the all-time greats. Classic, stylish, and comfortable sneakers sold at a great price. Visit Greats.com to check out their variety of men's and women's styles, from the Royale lace-ups to the Worcester slip-ons. There are shoes for any style or occasion, and we've got a special deal for our audience. Save 15% on your first order with our offer code CelticsRoundtable. Go to Greats.com, that's GREATS.com, and be sure to enter Celtics Roundtable to save 15% at checkout. Greats offers a no-risk return and exchange policy to guarantee that you get the right fit and the style you love. That's Greats.com, and use our code Celtics Roundtable and save 15%. Stay up to speed on the 17-time world champions. Follow CLNS on Twitter at CLNS Media. Be sure to subscribe to the Celtics Newsfeed, both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS mobile podcast app. This has been Corey Prescott for Celtics Newsfeed.